Hello my sweeties, welcome back to my second reaction video. Today we are going to be reacting to Monster X's Joohoney and just some of the work he has done over the years. So I have a playlist that I'm going to be going off of a mix of his older stuff, his newer stuff, and the majority of it's going to be his solo work and some of the covers that he has done. I'm also might be doing a reaction to, some of his, just showing off his cute little personality too. So, if you're wondering, yes, I do not have my LED lights up because it is currently daytime. So I am recording this during the day. So I do have my window open and I have everyone looking at me. And I also will be recording with my new camera stand that came in. That also is a selfie stick, which is awesome. Along with my older camera. This camera I've had for about 5 years, ever since I started my YouTube channel. And I noticed last time when I recorded with my new camera that I just got, my new one, this little guy, it would only record for about 30 minutes at a time. And this one I have tested over the years. I actually have done, like, my $1 million loop video that I did was with that camera, and it basically recorded that whole trip, no problem. So I'm going to use that as my second camera today, just to get everything done. So hopefully that will work out. I also will turn down the volume a bit, so hopefully my fellow headphone users will not be blasted like I was. I also will try to make sure that I pause when I talk so you guys can actually hear me. Today I'm also not going to be using my microphone. I'm using the built-in microphone from my computer instead of my other microphone because it needs to be charged. So let me know if the sound is better, same, whatever, just give feedback. I also noticed on my last video, for some reason the comments have been disabled, and it looks like I fixed that. So I apologize if you guys had wanted to comment or anything on my last video, but it didn't happen. So again, I welcome my sweeties, but also my fellow Monbebe to this reaction video. And let's sit down and enjoy our Joohoney, who is one of our rappers. Shoot. And we will ignore the update. And let me know on my second camera if you preferred the bird's eye view that I had on my last video, or if you like this one that's a little bit more closer to my face. So let me know on that. So without further ado, I'm going to shrink me into the little corner here. Make sure we're still recording. Now this is one that he did with Mad Clown. It's called Get Low. Again, all of the videos will be down below as usual. All the links for these videos will be down below, but this is one he did, I believe, right before he became a member of Monster X. He was still trainee when he did this one.
Yeah, on the track, man. Yeah. Oh yes.
Can we comment about how he is so fierce in this, just as he is now? Like, he had that fierceness about him.
하고 다시 무대에 올라 모여 오늘따라 반응이 좀 세네 oh wow 느낌 좋아 so hot 일로와야 베이스 올려 전부 다 들어와 네가 훔치던 박치던 그냥 닥치고 bounce back 널 춤추고 노래하게 해 개떨이 좀 더럽게 가는 거지 힙합이던 팝이던 락이던 다 좆가고 개새끼들 bounce 정신줄 잡고 털어서 대비 꼬여버린 Gatsby that's me 인생은 삼박자고 난 또 걸음 절어 비틀대며 막차 놓쳐 외쳐 택시 네가 누군지 내가 할 바냐 병신아 네 어깨 위 먼지나 털어 병신아 천티나게 굴지 말고 저리 가 Shut the fuck up hustle like John Cena 머리 어깨 무릎 발까지 털어
I kind of think it's ironic that they're doing this in a parking garage, it looks like, and yet, despite the location, it's still a really fierce song that you would have just, like, go to the club and just start dancing and jamming out.
털어 우리 머리 어깨 무릎 발까지 털어 거기 뼈에 놈을 넘겨 다 shut up shut up shut up shut up shut up Get low, 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 get low. Let me bring that funk low, get low, get low, get low. Yo, keep that 털어. Get low, get low, get low, get low, get low. Oh yeah, Joohoney, let's go. Yes, I'm a criminal 무대에 불질러 껍데가리 없이 잭슨 형보다 내가 더 thriller hold up.
I feel like I'm under attack every time I watch his videos. Am I the only one? Like, you were talking about him bouncing on that stool and still, like, looking fierce. I mean, right here. I just paused. Right there. Still looks fierce. But he's bouncing on a stool. Giving me a heart attack.
꼰대 형들에게 일러 또라이 새끼 하나 무대 위 올라왔어 벌다 볼볼 뚫은 악구를 반주할 긴 무대 위보다 진입한 주범의 무대 포를 갈 테니 인장에 쪼개 시작을 할 테니 전방에 함성 발사해 쪼개 이제 네 멘탈을 털어 참 말들이 많아 Shut up Fuck you man 내 믹스테이프 내 이미 중지된 너 꺼져 머리 어깨 무릎 발까지
I'm trying to remember what type of car that is.
털어 털어 우리 머리 어깨 무릎 발까지 털어 거기 뼈에 놈을 넘겨 다 shut up shut up shut up shut up shut up 털어 get low 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 let me bring that funk low get low get low get low yo keep that 털어 get low get low get low get low yes 야 일단 텐션 올려 니들의 감정들이 알아서 모셔 목에 묶여 있던 것들 다 풀어 제껴버릴 준비 돼 있어 콸콸 그래 그놈의 콸콸 땀 흘리면서 또 뻘짓거리로 느껴지는 멘탈 이제부터 우리 무력해진 삶 Let's go 머리 어깨 무릎 발까지 털어 우리 머리 어깨 무릎 발까지 털어
Joohoney, get off the stool!
거기 뼈에 놈을 넘겨 다 shut up shut up shut up shut up shut up get low get low get low
This is honestly one of the songs that I have on my phone of Joohoney's, and who knows what people think, because I have all these songs of Monster X's, and this is one of the ones that I have on my driving list, and it's just got this really pumped up beat, and I'll just be cruising with the bass vibrating my car, and who knows what people think.
Get low, get low, get low, get low, get low. Let me bring that funk low. Get low, get low, get low. Yo, keep that 털어. Get low, get low, get low, get low.
Alright, now this is one of Joohoney's actual songs, Should I Do, that he wrote, and it's the actual music video. And for me, I feel like this song just really shows off Joohoney's sassiness. but also, just gives you an insight of who he is too.
Yeah. Joohoney 100, right? Let's go.
That jumping on the bed scene always gets me because isn't that just a mood? That's a mood.
Hey, what's up, Nago? Mark in the building. Aye. Yeah. 주헌이 제 거품기 싹 다 빼고 왔네. 그동안만 도 아니 지금도 날 짓밟으려 들 닥치고 집에 가면 쉴 틈 없는 스케줄에 내 주머니 크기는 더 늘어가면 그럴수록 날 향한 시기와 질투는 끝이 안 보이게 늘어가네. 밑바닥부터 올라가면 7년 전 아무도 날 몰라봤네. 물러봤네. 술로 난 내 숙제를 풀어왔네. 예 그래 굴러봤네.
And what's funny too is like with all of his solo work like this, all of the other members like were there to support him. Like that's one of the things I like about Monsta X is they're always there to support each other, and they actually even, I know like I am on one of his showed up in one of his music videos, and I know this one Shanu was there in a couple of ones. This is one of them. I can't remember if he actually was in the actual music video, but you could see him in behind the scenes. Red Carpet, Kian, Wano showed up, I think even Minha showed up, and then there's another one, his rapping one, that you get to see Minha in, and it's quite interesting that they all were there to support their younger, or their older, in Ian's case, members' career, solo work, which is pretty cool.
이 바닥에서 둘러왔네. 주간이랍시고 날 합리화 쓸데없는 고집 그게 나 여기까지 끌고 왔네. 여튼 들어봐면 불가능은 없어. So what man? So what 넌 내 거라면 내 자신을 가두고 기만 고문 고헐 또 빡세게 날 밀어내면 벼락 끝에 멀어놓고는 You can't 할 수 있어. 그럼 네가 원하는 무대에 갈 수 있어. 또 벌면 네가 원하는.
Have you noticed, my fellow Monbebe, that when it comes to Joohoney's work, like especially his music videos, he tends to do a lot of these quick cuts in the music video, which I think is quite interesting that he just cut back and forth, and he even does that with his more recent ones too, and I think that's kind of an interesting thing that he does.
래퍼들처럼 그 목걸이를 잘 쓰고 있어. Yes right, yeah that's right. 근데 숨이 차 또 숨이 탁 막히는 중이나 현기증이나 머리에 불이 나 꿈과 또 사이코 보니까 그뿐인가 부귀 영화를 누리냐 여유 있나 열일 중인가 오늘도 한숨에 고개 푹 숙이나 지금은 새벽 4시 곧 있으면 난 샵을 가해 헤매하고 트라이 리허설을 해야 돼 또 카메라 본방을 가야 해 그리고 사랑하는 팬들을 봐야 해 쌓이는 정성껏 적어야 해 또 열심히 적어줘야 해 라디오 해야 해 열심히 해야 해 작업해야 해 또 그러다 보면 해야 해 스케줄 가해 호배를 가해 뱅기를 타야 해 팬들도 만나봐야 해 오늘 행사도 해야 해.
How did I just notice that?
팬들도 만나봐야 해.
Oh, he's so cute. That transition, man, like he goes from being on a swing. He goes from being on a swing, to his fierceness.
행사도 해야 해 시상식도 해야 해 엄마에게 전화도 해야 해 셀카도 찍어야 해 밥도 먹고 시간 없어야지 해야 될 게 너무 많어 이제 한 단계씩 밟아나가자로 한계를 한 단계씩 너무 나가자로.
Aha, he did make an appearance in the music video. Right there, there's our leader. Supporting the younger member.
너무 나가자로 이제 알겠지? 내 자신이 뭘 해야 하는지 알겠지? 열심히 살지도 않아 힙합 하시는 분들 아이돌 욕하지 마세요. 님들보다 열심히 살아요. Yeah, hustle real hard. Yeah.
I never understood that scene of the camera coming in on him in the bathroom.
Take one take. Joohoney 100. One.
So this is one he did with Black Nut. There's no actual music video that I've at least found, but I did find this one that is English sub, so we can see what they're saying to each other. But they basically would do like a rap battle, dissing on each other, which was really funny because in reality they're actually really good friends. But there was a time, and I think I have on this playlist too, where Joohoney had gone to like the underground rap scene and was talking about how even though he is an idol rapper, he's still a rapper, and he's always wanted to just be a rapper. That was the only chance he had to actually get to be a rapper. So it's kind of interesting because this song not only was two rappers dissing on each other, but it's kind of like taking two people from two different music genres that do the same thing, and it really points out basically kind of like the stigmas and everything that happens between the two. It's kind of an interesting song. So it's called No No, and it's Joohoney and Black Nut. And this one has English subtitles, so you can see what it's actually saying. And thank you to the people up here who translated this. Thank you.
솔직히 주헌이 누군지 몰라. 맨날 돌새끼가 피처링해달라 날 졸라. 그저 스타쉽 이사가 내게 부탁했을 뿐. 개띄우기 위해선 빌리고 싶대 내 이름을. What? 난 묻지 않아 집해, 난 묻지 않았어 패. 왜냐면 이 회사에 내가 졸라 빨던 시스타도 속해 있네. 관심 없어 메시는 맨날 방문 잠그고서 직해 물어 몰래 봤던 효리는 직접 만나게 해준다 해서 질러지 함성 소리를. 오케이 이건 블랙넛과 어떤 듣보자 바이도 래퍼와의 콜라보. 그래 지금 난 최선을 다하고 있어. 얘가 누군지는 몰라도 열심히 해. 화장 떡칠한 쌍판 들이밀고 랩한다 바라게 봤자 네 노래 열광하는 애들 전부 다 네 랩에 관심 없는 중고딩 얼굴 봐. 내 힙부심은 너무 쩔어 너희들과는 못 어울려. 네 출신 네 랩 네 옷차림.
See, this like really shows how much stigma is in the music industry when it comes to idols versus other artists that are in another type of music genre, and it's kind of interesting, so just see that.
그냥 배구 선수처럼 토스 올려. 난 카메라 없어도 해. 넌 그냥 족밥일 뿐 카메라가 없으면. 어쨌든 16마디 난다 해서 효린이 나 데려와 꺼져 넌. Fuck 아이돌 래퍼스 힙합 한다고 까. No no Fuck 꼰대 래퍼스 족같은 힙부심 no no. Hey yeah.
And then Joohoney steps in and starts like going off. So it's kind of interesting that they literally like went off on each other, but they're actually like friends and have respect for each other.
Yes, no, no, hey, hey, that's no, no, hey, hey. 춤이나 춰봐, bitch. 마키나 춰봐, bitch. Fuck 아이돌 래퍼스 방송에 나와서 까. No, no, hey, fuck 꼰대 래퍼스 홍대에 숨어서 까. No, no, hey, yes, that's no, no, yeah, that's no, no. 홍대로 와, bitch. 방송국으로 형이 와라, bitch. 넌 이름 그대로 이미 썩은 형. 좋아하는가 비지노 구멍이나 빠. 얼굴은 형 구석 바닥에서 굴러왔으면 넌 내게 얼굴에 화장칠했다면 은근히 나 질투해 되네. Fuck. 형은 저 공연에 나와 사람들의 눈도 제대로 못 쳐다봐. 선글라스 낀 모습이 내 눈에 그저 신봉사 같아. 첫 박자부터 소심하게 젖어는 절른 바리 같아. 모름 담긴들아 유튜브에서 알아서 잘 찾아봐. 아다의 모든 팬들아 자칭 갓댐 병신들 아마도 아이돌들이 니네들보다는 헛어. 블랙눈 나 실제로 형보다 헛어. 그래 뭐 씨바꾸 컸어. 무시해졌어. 무지한 상태 나 야망이 컸어. 이제 내 이름 주헌이 보헌이 제가 잘해고 날 모르는 사람들도 아마도 형이 누군지는 몰라 배고 뒤에 숨어 욕하며 앞에서 아무 말 못하는 겁쟁이 KO. 솔직히 말해 나 회사가 목줄 안 먹고 너 개새끼 뿐이에요. 1평짜리 작업실 그곳이 내 공책에 똥 싸놓는 게 짐 또 헤이러들은 짓고잡이라 하네 누가 누구 판단해 지금 그 앞에서 주헌 나 개새끼는 런대지는 boy 어리 넘치고 랩으로 폭력행하려면 내게 패기뿐
야 니가 지금 아이돌 주제에 무슨 랩을 한다고 씨발 어린 놈의 새끼가
아닌데
이 새끼야 힙합이 웃어?
웃을지
힙합이 웃냐고 씨발 새끼야 잘 되길 바랄게 잘 되면 나중에 효린 좀 꼭 같이 연결해줘
오케이
예
주헌
So right there, I thought that was just interesting that it was just two rappers of two different industries getting together and just going off on each other, but at the same time, it also really points out a lot of the stigmas and stuff that are in that industry when it comes to K-pop idols. And I've noticed that too, like, just being a K-pop fan, I've had people go, ugh, you're a K-pop fan? And it's like, it's frustrating because it's like, all because of a genre of music doesn't mean that they don't have talent, doesn't mean, you know, they don't have the ability to have been in another industry. It just, that was just their only option. Like Joohoney has even said over the years that all he's ever wanted to do was just be a rapper, and he ended up becoming an idol rapper. So that was just kind of interesting. Okay, so this one is Joohoney's Red Carpet music video, which is from one of his mixtapes. And honestly, this one I really enjoyed just for the visuals that are on this music video. The way, you know, they did the details and the back and forth where it shows both his fierce personality but also his cute little adorable personality. Like, all those put together.
Hey boy, it's cold.
And I'm sorry if my throat is scratchy or if I don't seem all I'm tired. I just got up a couple hours ago, so I'm still waking up. Honestly, I'm thinking about going and getting a second cup of coffee. See right there, just from the beginning, just the transition. I really want to, I like how...
Hey boy, it's cold.
That, where they have the little... And then back to And Wano didn't make an appearance in this music video, but he was there. There's actually a clip. I have to find it. But there's a clip of Wano being on the set of Red Carpet, and that part where he's walking around like it's a red carpet. He was going around walking with Joohoney. I kind of wish they had left that in the music video. That would be cool.
Hold up, 잠깐만 question 눈을 뗄 수 없어 fashion 과감한 walking, that's what I like Hollywood action, yeah 두 눈에 쏘는 laser 너 떨리잖아 Girl, 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 please don't stop your behavior 줄 서 있을 만해 많은 늑대들이 탐내고 있네 또 바람이 많이 부니까 휘날리는 치마 바람을 조심해 매번 너 매력적 매혹적 매력이 넘쳐 흘러 이 자체가 예술이니까 구경하고 싶은 거 비싼 향수랑 뿌려도 명품을 걸쳐둔
And see, shit like this too, like it's so cool how they did this. It was like abstract art or something. It's really cool how they did that.
어둠이 와서 너를 덮쳐도 빛이 나는 걸 어쩌라고요 어디를 걸어도 온통 red carpet 내게로
See that scene right there, they had Wano also walking around with Joohoney. I don't know why. Why? They didn't.
맞이에 너를 we should have a party
That would have been cool. If they had really, when they released Red Carpet, they also had Wano walking around with Joohoney. That would have been neat.
너의 색깔 그게 맘에 들어서 너무 좋아 You're so colorful 너는 뭐야 너의 정체가 날 궁금해졌어 Baby Lord You're so beautiful I'm fly yeah, 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 I'm high yeah, 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 I'm fly yeah, 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 I'm high 궁금해 너 너무 colorful
I love how like the first half of the music video is all like bright, like a little bit of the dark, but it's mostly like just bright and fun and going la 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 la, and then it switches off the light. We go into like this dark, seductive phase, but it still has the same little upbeat. Interesting.
디제셔의 모든 반응은 오 불가능 것도 모두 가능해 오 대체 이럴 누가 가능해 오 네가 하고 싶은 대로 해 그게 정답이라고 토달지마 구차하지 않아 네가 있는 자리 또한 부정하지 않아 100이면 100 내게 건네는 잘난 사내들의 술잔에 손잘라지 마로 I don't care about what you think 머릿속엔 이제 나를 가득 채울 테니 Yeah yes I do my thing 구멍 뻥 뚫려있는 상처도 메울 테니 나의 fiancé yo 참가지까지 해가지 각색 물들어 You're my best artist 무지한 상태에 하인도하지 큰 그림 그려 화려하게 너의 색깔처럼 다채롭게 조화로운 상상이 더 새롭게 느껴지는데 어떻게 안 외롭게 girl I'm so proud of you 어제 같은 오늘 같은 내일 내일 새로워 shout out for you 너의 모양 너의 색깔 그게 맘에 들어서 너무 좋아 You're so colorful 너는 뭐야 너의 정체가 난 궁금해졌어 Baby Loa You're so beautiful I'm fly yeah I'm high yeah I'm fly yeah I'm high 궁금해 너 너무 colorful
I will be right back, guys. I should go get myself a cup of coffee. I know it's like noon, but I work graveyards, so it's still pretty early for me. Okay, so this is Joohoney's Rhythm. This is honestly one of my favorite songs of his. And I like how he did like this black and white kind of version.
I got rhythm, yeah. Man, I kill 'em all day.
Honestly, I like the visual of this one. I like how like we go back and forth between black and white to color to the fact that he's just walking the streets. I think it was done in his old neighborhood, if I remember correctly. But I really like that because it kind of gives that feel like, you know, like how, say, American rappers will do, you know, those music videos that, you know, are just them in, like, say, their own neighborhood and, you know, kind of like telling their life story. Well, that's kind of like how this one was. But I also have, now this is one of the songs of his that I have on repeat on my playlist because I really enjoy it. And it's such a unique song, not only with the lyrics and the sound, but also the music video itself. And it's such a simple music video. Yeah, it says so much. So remember how I said before that the other members do make appearances throughout some of his work? How we had Shanu and his previous one. Well, here we have I Am right here. Minha will also make an appearance as well in another one of his music videos I'll be playing. And I've always liked that about Monster X, about how like even when they do solo work, they're always there supporting each other, even if like you don't realize it until backstage, you do get to see it. And I think that's very important that they're always there for each other, and that's really awesome that they support each other so much.
I got rhythm, yeah. I got rhythm. I got rhythm, yeah. I got rhythm, yeah. I'm rapping all day 지금 모텔 룸에서 BT 보고 feel 받아 가사 적네. 바쁜 스케줄 중에도 몇 글자 적어내.
I kind of did my eyeshadow like Joohoney's today. Kinda. I've been doing more and more natural eyeshadow. Normally I do really bright colors, but I've been having like allergic reactions to a lot of makeup, and I just tried their Decay palettes, which I'm actually wearing the Honey Decay palette, some of the eyeshadows from that palette today, along with one of my own that I usually wear. Because I have eczema and I've always had skin allergies, and for some reason lately most of the makeup products I use I've been having allergic reaction to, so I've been having to switch to a different company. So I kind of have more of a natural eyeshadow going on than my usual bright one right now, but it's kind of interesting. I just noticed it's like, kind of have almost the same color.
정을 놓치지 않은 내 음악 듣고 내 팬들은 항상 만족해 너쁘게 앞에 혼자 막 즐거워할 수 좋네 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 yeah. What the fuck this hustler hey boy shut up your mouth I'm murder guys murder one hate no one it thank you my fucking hater 어떤 님의 와의 주헌이 새끼가 진짜 병신 thank you 님 덕분에 벌써 하나를 건졌네 다시 thank you 이 얘기 빼놓을 수 없지 show me the money for 나 회사 또 매스컴도만 위 올라갈 생선 특히 난 3회가 땡겨 그럼 이 병신 새끼야 연장 챙겨 I got rhythm yeah Man I kill 'em all day 말 잡고 비틀
So just this, it's like, as I said, like, it's so obvious he just did this on the street in probably one or two neighborhoods. But at the same time, you also kind of get to see, if I remember correctly, he actually recorded this in his old neighborhood. But I think it's kind of interesting that his first set of music videos was kind of like that old neighborhood feel of where, you know, they go to their old neighborhood or a neighborhood that looks similar to the old neighborhood and do their music and video and stuff. And I think that's actually really important. And I think one of the things that a lot has happened, like that I've noticed over the last few years in the music industry in general, is you kind of lose that feeling of personal connection of, oh, you know, they did start out as just someone like us and work their way to the top. Anymore, it's just flash and booty shaking and all this other stuff. And it's like, where's the feel of just the good old home, you know, rapping in your old neighborhood, for example, or just hanging out in your apartment or something? Like, I kind of miss that in some of, you know, the more recent music. I'm not saying this like with Monster X, I'm just saying this in general with most music that's been coming out the last few years. You lose that. Now it's just more, everyone's just shaking their booties and grinding and flashing their riches, you know, their fancy cars and their money and all this other stuff. But it's like, I kind of miss stuff like this where it's just kind of more at home and kind of peaceful and stuff. And I need to blow my nose.
I got rhythm yeah Man I kill 'em 말 잡고 비틀 지금이 get 걸어
So this one he did a collab with a couple of other artists. I'm going to blow my nose when we get started. Has that been outlined in red this whole time? Oh, whoops. My bad. Okay. So this is the live that he did in Thailand. What did I say Taiwan? Thailand. And I Am Shunu also made an appearance with it. But so you've listened to the original, you got to kind of get an idea what the lyrics were. So here is the live. As I said, this one did not have a music video like some of his others, which is okay. But there was a stage performance. So here is the stage of Runway.
Joohoney, are you ready? Go wink, go necklace, check it. Black skinnies in black, check it. Nothing got the mic, go live, take it.
If I may, I feel bad for this dancer right here because of where they have her touching. I don't know why the choreographer thought that was okay. Everyone else is cool, but I feel so bad for her.
Face is like bonbon. You just see the god of room. All a while and I room. 사진 찍찍 카메라 손. 오늘 멋진 친구들. 멋진 누나들. 멋진 형아들. 분위기 망치는 놈들은 포포. Yeah, I'm crazy right now. Yeah, I'm blazing right now. Yeah, I'm flexing right now. Yeah, it's burning time now. No time out right now. Just dancing right now.
Honestly, this song is like my go-to whenever like you see like a cute girl. I mean, I'm bisexual, so but when you see like a cute girl and you're just like, damn, like this is one of the songs that I just, you kind of have that, like when Pitbull did his yeah song. This is like kind of like that, a little bit different, but yeah, kind of like that same vibe. Like, dang, look at her.
Don't live it right now, just enjoy your time now. Yeah. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Yeah. Look at her. Look at her. Oh shit. Excuse me. So good, God. Look at the supermodel. She got his mind. So good, God. Make her look the wrong way. Supermodel, she got his mind. It's just the shit. Make some noise, everybody. I get what I am. Which way, that way? Which way, this way? Which way, wrong way? I am channel. Okay. I get what I know. 나로 시작해서 한 것, 버무린 다음에 마무리.
been moving my body, freaking busy with this game. We ain't the 우리의 yeah. 모두 오랜만에 해. I'm trying to get it. This ain't funny. Make the money 좀 더 빠르게 나는 미치게. Yeah, I'm going crazy. 우리가 다 때려박아 like a bumper. I am honey, got it, put the super. Yeah, I'm crazy right now. Yeah, I'm blazing right now. Yeah, I'm flexing right now. Yeah, I'm burning right now. Good time like right now. Just dancing right now. Let's get this poppin' like a party. We got no limit right now. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
So this next song is one of my most favorite songs ever. And it's gotten me through so much with, you know, my depression, my anxiety, and also like with the current projects I've been working with, like my getting my YouTube channel going, but also getting my writing out there, and my other project that is a surprise, I'm not going to tell you guys about it, that I'm working on. And so this song is one that I tend to turn to a lot, and I actually plan on getting a set of lyrics from this song tattooed on my arm, just because this song resonates with me so much. If I could, I'd have all the lyrics tattooed on my arm, but you know, that'd be impossible. I'd have like this whole sleeve that's just dedicated to this song, but tempting, but no. So this song means a lot to me, and I know it meant a lot to Joohoney too, and it also just shows how much he went through and everything, so I thought this was a really important one to play. So this one's Stay Strong by Joohoney, and this is live. And if I remember correctly, this was also like right when he debuted too. So there's this one I'm going to play, and then another one of his that, you know, was right when it was announced that he had made it.
Yeah, what's up? Joohoney and Monster X to the stars. No like my crew, my thank you. Yeah, 7년간 연습 끝에 나의 사명감을 쥐어준 이 무대에게 나의 감사함을 표하고 표해. 또는 날 사랑하는 우리 엄마에게 제일 자랑하는 아들. 이 뒤에 어미새는 이제 어깨를 펴 비트기는 경쟁 세상에 일찍 눈을 떠버리는 자신이 원망스러워도 어쩔 수 없어. 부풀어버린 내 꿈을 줄이긴 이미 너무 컸어. 내 주위의 꿈을 담보로 돈을 받는 기들이 너무나 많아. 현실적인 게 이 삶을 살아가는데 필요하다는 건 누구보다 내가 잘 알아. Just you 이상적인 내 포부 이젠 가시적으로 꺼내는 손들을 거부 이 내심을 다 삼켜 거북해진 너의 소화력 자극적인 피드백을 소화시켜 또 어렸던 사려왔던 내 솔직한 래핑 마이크를 잡으면서도 엉덩이 채찍질 당해내 내 진심을 담은 가사들 하나하나 회사로부터 그 잘난 것들의 판정을 받았네. 아무리 날 막아내도 I don't care. 내 스스로를 갇혀버린 울타리 박살내. Stay strong. 누구보다 나는 나다워. 누구보다 내 음악은 나다워.
나는 마음속에 계속 울려 퍼진 내 안의 소리. Stay strong.
여전히 강하고 담대하게 해. 내 감정 앞에서 내 꿈은 창대하네.
And also, I think this is another one he did with Kilograms as well, if I remember correctly. I think this was like one of the first ones he and Kilograms worked on together. So.
야, 내 이름은 두루. 뜻은 어딜 가도 여러모리 사이 법이 되는 뜻이 994 이게 내 넘버. 아직 한참은 어린 놈뿐이지만 세상을 움직이는 예꿈 오직인 마이크 하나로 비키는 게임 The game 비키는 게임 엄석양 이기는 게임 목에 묶여있던 chain 다 부려 제껴버려 when I fail. Joohoney Monster X to the starship 내 등 뒤에는 형제들이 너의 crew. 물론 아니지 just music. 이제 하나 둘씩 내 사람들과 그는가 씨바퀴를 아무렇지 않기 위해 땀을 흘리는 중. Yes I prove 전화했던
And if you're wondering who Noark is, that was his previous crew that he had done. So, no, one of his more recent ones, Wingsuit, he was a dedication to his full crew that he had.
또 쩔어있던 랩 쩔어있던 내 중심 세상에 내놓네 그래 니들보다 더 떨어지게 난 돈 벌기 위해 절대 음악 안해 그저 음악하기 위해 돈을 버네 공감되면 shout out 누구보다 나는 나다워 누구보다 나는 나다워
흘러가는 마음속에 계속 울려 퍼지는
Yeah, put your hands up. Yeah, fog on the road going straight. Ay, gonna top with a board on my cake, yeah.
흘러가는
Put your
마음속에
hands in the air.
울려 퍼진 내 안에
Put your hands in the air. 감비하게 해. 내 감정 앞에서 내 꿈을 창대하네. Yeah, 누구보다 내 음악은 나다워. 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 누구보다 내 음악은 나다.
So this is a cover that he had done recently. Because Joohoney may be able to rap, but he can also sing. So this is a cover he did. He did this. It was actually one of the songs he was supposed to do for Masked Singer, but he didn't make it to the next round, so he decided to go ahead and record it still for Monbebe.
혼자인 시간이 싫어 시계를 되돌려 봐줘 앞으로 그대를 만나기에 그러다 또 하루만 갖춰 다시 돌아와 줄 거라고 나보다 아파할 거라고 내 맘은 눈물을 다독이며 보내온 거죠
When I do, I remind you guys, he is a rapper. He doesn't sound like it.
넌 나를 버렸다는 미안함도 있고 그댄 행복에 살 텐데 왜 또 생각하니 왜 또 전화기를 보니 왜 그 사진을 다시 꺼냈니 왜 또 멍해졌니 닮은 뒷모습을 봤니 왜 나를 버린 사람 잊지 못한 거니 그대 스쳐갔던 흔적이 그대 핥히고 간 상처가 너무나 많아서 자꾸만 아파서 눈물도 알아서 흐르죠 넌 나를 버렸다는 미안함도 있고 그대 텐데 왜 또 생각하니 왜 또 전화기를 보니 왜 그 사진은 다시 꺼냈니 왜 또 멍해져 네 닮은 뒷모습을 봤니 왜 나를 버린 사람 잊지 못한 거니 사랑 같은 건 영원 같은 건 내겐 없잖아 왜 그 사진을 다시 꺼냈니 왜 나를 버린 사람 잊지 못한
I'm gonna close the curtain a little bit because I am literally getting like this glare right onto my computer right now, and it's just going right into my face. So this is one of his more recent ones off of his recent mixtape, Daya, which is basically like diamond but shortened because he is his mother's diamond and she is a jewelry maker, so it was very fitting. Back off that. Okay. Hope that's not too dark. It's okay. Okay. And what do you guys think of my new hair color? I just dyed it blacker with some red in it, but I was tired of the purple and the pink fading out, so I went red and black this time.
Hey. Yeah, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Joohoney one, honey. Ha, ha. Ha, ha. Ha. Let's go. Hey. 내 이름은 다야야. 날 보면 다야야. 내 컬러는 다야야. 깨물을 봐야야. 어차피 다야야. 빛이 난 다야야. 눈 씻고 찾아봐야. 이제 내가 다야. Yo, 내 맘에 웬만하다가 한국 채우려니 빼고 Hey, 시꺼매진 메모장을 지우고 다시 적어 새롭게 아직도 날 모르는 사람들에게 부도할게 내 속에 주헌 영어로 주헌이 내 줄무기는 부족해 뭣도 없는 놈들이 날 보고 물적해 그 입술을 입불도 없이 살포시라 포개 잠시기하지 랩을 자르며 제쳐가 별로 말래 못해 걷다 불러 빠르게 하며 현란한 말 속어 불러 요즘엔 죄다 요즘 스타일이 뭐야 따라하는 건 뭐야 그러면서 네가 예술가야 평가전은 이 길가야 너라 모르는 사야야야 respect 그럴 시간에 술잔 들고 올 시간에 랩 들고 와 가야야 내 이름은 다야야 내 몸은 다야야 내 컬러는 다야야 깨물어 봐야야 어차피 다야야 빛이 난 다야야 눈 씻고 찾아봐야 이제 내가 다야 다야
So there it was, my reaction video to Monster X's rapper Joohoney. I will be finishing up and working on the rest of the members as well. I want to do all 7 members. I meant to do it sooner, it's just I had finals last week, and then this is like the last week of this semester for me, and then I start a new semester soon after. So I will be working on schoolwork, but I am going to try to record as many of these videos as I can. And I want to let everyone know that your feelings are valid if you do struggle with depression and anxiety. And, you know, no one has the right to tell you that your feelings are not valid, that you don't have the right to be heard, because you do have the right to be heard. And I feel like the stigmatizations when it comes to mental health needs to disappear, and I feel like talking about it more does help get rid of those stigmas. So please take care. I love you, my sweeties. I love you, my Monbebe, and I will see you guys in the next set of videos.